Hey, my beautiful friends. I really wanted to make a short video about pancreas, blood sugar control, insulin resistance, and the things that come out of it, like PCOS, the problems with our diet, weight loss, and all of that, and how it's all connected to guilt. And like at all of my courses, in all of my, when I work with people, I always say that I look at three aspects. First one is mind. Second one is your soul, is your energy, is your quantum aspect, which are the same thing actually. And of course, the functional medicine, the herbs, the physical, the what's going on in your body in terms of a structure and fascia, so very physical aspect. And today when we talk about blood sugar and pancreas, I want to talk to you a little bit about the things that people are not paying attention or missing. And a lot of practitioners, a lot of people who suffer, they concentrate on probably changing the diet, the structure of a diet, what do they eat, when do they eat, and they're not paying attention to very important rules that actually what I learned from my own problems and all of these people I work with, they come before actually changing the diet. So many people I work with, they become carnivore, they concentrate on the next thing they can eliminate from their diet. They become vegan, carnivore, whatever, vegetarian, elimination diet, Whole30, blah, blah, blah. And they're concentrating on what to remove from their diet and what to add to their diet to find that solution for that blood sugar control. And if you think about these rules, and a lot of them I talk in my course, but I want you to pay attention to just these two, and you'll see amazing, amazing results. I promise you that. When you consume whatever you consume, you have an amazing, amazing magic liquid. I talk about this to everyone. You have an amazing, amazing liquid that can protect you, can turn everything that is foreign for your body. Every time we eat the food, we bring information, we bring structure, we bring something foreign to our body. And this magic liquid can make that foreign object that you put inside of yourself, basically, to native to your own structure, energy, less harmful from your immune system if your body needs protection. And that magic liquid is your saliva. It has all of the enzymes, nutrients, it has all of the right type and concentrated elements to, if it's a wrong bacteria or even parasites or any wrong type of structure, it can help you to remove that effect. And actually we have three of these magic liquids. It's your saliva, that's your hydrochloric acid, acidity inside, and your bile. And your pancreas is organ that makes your insulin, but also organs that make enzymes for you to digest your food. And a lot of times when people change their diet, they still doing the same mistake by eating too fast, just chewing, like whatever, not chewing, but whatever, swallowing, putting something in yourself and eating too much. And when you eat too fast and you eat too much, it doesn't matter how you're going to change your diet, because there are some vegan people who just have enormous amount of ingredients, these complicated dishes, because they're still looking for the taste, and they make the food very complex, very hard to digest. Or maybe you're eating whatever is your diet is. If you can't digest it, if you have low hydrochloric acid and you don't chew your food, don't savor, don't enjoy it, and if you don't have your bile, so basically you're not digesting your food. So your pancreas, your brain always registering, not digested, we don't have nutrients, we don't have vitamins, you're basically not getting anything from your food. And what you do, and from your supplements, and what you do, your pancreas have to work more and more and harder. The more complicated your food, the bigger the chunks. And we think that we chew our food, but basically we don't. you, if you want to give your body a huge favor, your pancreas, your blood sugar, huge pancreas favor, and actually you want to eat more foods and wish your body to forgive you for that, even if it's something you feel guilty about, and we're going to talk about it next. If you want your body to be forgiving and be on your side, enjoy it. Chew your food. Even if you have the craving you are really guilty about, do it. The more you deny yourself, the more you're always thinking like, oh, I can't do it, I can't do it. You're going to give up. You're going to give in, and you're going to always feel miserable. And that creates lots of stress in your body. And we have a lot of stress nowadays. These never-ending thoughts in your head of feeling guilty, of always thinking about the next move. The nutrition become like a battlefield. You're thinking about what you're going to eat tomorrow, especially if you're thinking about your blood sugar control, about your weight. You contemplating like what you're going to put together when you're going to have time. The food is becoming like your biggest chore, you know. It's becoming, it takes so much of your time. It makes so much stress for you. And when you are very, very stressed, you don't make hydrochloric acid. So basically your acidity goes down, your digestive fire is not there, and your pancreas is the girl who suffers. It has to make more and more enzymes, so at least somehow to digest your food. And then liquid number 3 is your bile, and the pancreatic juices and the bile, they have the same kind of like sort of a pathway. And if your bile is not flowing, if you're too thick, if you don't have good quality bile, if your liver is suffering, your bile is not the best quality, your pancreas is going to suffer. And what do we do about this? First, please help yourself with chewing your food really, really well. Rule number 2, and it's hard to, you know, it's going to take a lot of time to talk about them. It's combination. You know, the simpler, even if you're trying to be raw vegan, but right now, I don't know, you can't, or like whatever is your diet, if it's too complex, if it takes too much of your time, too many ingredients, that's a big no. You can't digest it, literally. Then, of course, this balance of bacteria and yeast. If it's too much yeast, they probably created the biofilm and you can't absorb your food. You can't absorb your supplements. So it's very important to think, how are these liquids? Do you have these liquids, these 3 magic liquids, gonna do magic, magic for your blood sugar control? And actually, I see the results of people not changing their diet or eating what's supposed to be relaxed diet. You know, I've been through all of this, and right now I'm on the relaxed diet. If I want a piece of, like, I am a raw vegan, you would think of, but if I go with my family to a restaurant, I can eat ravioli and pizza if I want it, because I am that relaxed, and I can digest a lot more, and my body is absolutely forgiving. And I used to have IBS, I used to have a lot of things, and that's my clients also, but I don't want to make this video too long. Please think about the simplicity. Think about dropping that guilt also. Now we're going to, and of course the bacteria, the liver. One more thing I really want to tell you, that a lot of times when people coming to me and we talk, they're trying everything, but they don't see result. And when we start doing some of the manipulations in terms of their fascia, in terms of the internal scars in their belly, amazing results. Sometimes it can be a spasm in your fascia, a scar in your fascia. Sometimes it can be the misplaced organs, especially ladies if you've been pregnant. And that number 1 reason why bacteria accumulates, why bile is not flowing, why the organ is becoming very acidic, is not working, because sometimes the diaphragm is misplaced, and then we get into this scarcity breathing pattern. Sometimes it's a very harsh kind of like experience, you know, very painful situation, and we get to a certain, we memorize this certain type of fear breathing, and we get stuck into this breathing, and then our organs don't get the blood flow, and the organ basically stop working. And it's pretty simple. We find where this trauma was stored, physically stored in your belly, around your organs, and just releasing it, just working through this, working through fascia, putting the organ in its place. And you can do it yourself. That creates all of the difference, and all of a sudden your organs start working, the one that you desperately tried to change for years and years with the diet. And then chewing really well, normalizing these liquids, you're going to see the results. Another thing, to make this video short, just one more thing I want to talk to in terms of blood sugar and pancreas. Pancreas is a very delicate girl, and the worst thing you can do for your pancreas and for your blood sugar and for the sugar cravings, everything that connected to sweet, sugar, enjoying, is feeling guilty. Look, we're feeling guilty about everything. And by changing, I remember myself, I was eliminating what I considered bad foods, finding a new diet. I was feeling guilty about everything I would eat. Literally, the cleaner my diet became, the more guilty I was. And I was like, why it doesn't work? Why the diets don't work? I am such a good girl. I'm eating so clean. I'm trying so hard. I'm going to the gym. I'm eating clean. What am I doing? Why am I losing energy? Why it's not working? Because I was guilty about everything. If I'm not with my kids, I'm feeling guilty. If I'm eating food, I'm feeling guilty. If like talking to someone, I'm feeling guilty. I'm not good enough. I'm feeling guilty if I snap at someone. I'm feeling guilty about everything. And this is the number one enemy of your pancreas and blood sugar control. Because when you're feeling guilty, you're living in fear. And when you're living in fear, you don't have love in your life. And when you don't have love, when you don't give love, when you don't receive love, forget about blood sugar control. You're gonna crave sweets, the sweetness of life, enjoying every single moment. And I talk about this in my one-day quantum leap course and quantum body course, and a lot of my courses, when I teach you how to understand that real life is here. Up there, you're absolutely quantum consciousness. You're an angel. You're absolutely perfect. You're white. When you come to this earth, you came to this earth to experience 50 shades of gray, what I call it. You already God, you're already doing everything right. Please concentrate on that. We're living only one day. Tomorrow doesn't exist. Yesterday, it's all the programs. Subconscious mind programs. You don't even know what memories are real, what not. It's all an illusion, but it's a sweet illusion. You as a God, imagine 12 levels. You came to level 3 to play these games we're playing here. You are perfect. You are pure. You are amazing. You just feel like this life, freaking life, just like, it's so hard. But I want you to snap out of it. It's an illusion. It's a dream. You're like a little girl who have a lot of dolls, and you're like, you're gonna be my bad mom. You're gonna be the husband I don't love anymore. You're gonna be, the friend who talking shit about me. You're gonna be this. You're gonna be this. Just because up there you're an angel. You're absolutely perfect. And here you came to spice it up a little bit and to learn more about who else you can be. Okay? So for you, it all comes to living today and make choices. And if you feel like you made a choice that, maybe not so good, just say, if you acknowledge that, if you said, yeah, I caught it, I feel that it's no good, that's it. Your sin is already forgiven. Forget about it. It's an illusion that whatever you feel like your mom did to you in the past. And who needs this information, you will understand it, because you've never been a little girl. You understand? You come to this body at one particular moment. And if you understand, if something in what I'm talking about gonna be interesting for you, that means you're the soul who doesn't come from bottom up. You're coming from up to bottom. You're already an angel. You're already the goddess. You came in here to spice it up and to learn yourself. And you're only like some people saying, I want to find my purpose. Your only purpose is to enjoy today, because everything that happened, you think that happened to you in the past, those are just memories that been downloaded to your brain. Literally, you like that girl who playing the dolls. You're not one of the dolls. You're the girl who say, you're gonna be this, you're gonna be that, you're the master soul. So you can't be guilty. Forget about guilt. As soon as you're like, okay, I got it, I see, and you make choices. I always say, you here with one purpose, to enjoy today and to wake up realizing this is the dream. You're not one of the dolls. You're the girl. You are not a soup. You're the chef. You're not one of the ingredients of the soup. You understand what I'm saying? So everything that's happening to your life, you making it to yourself. And you probably heard it, like, oh, of course, again, they're talking about it. But this is true, but on a deeper level. You literally orchestrated all of this. The thing is to snap out of it and to find your purpose is to wake up. And this moment of waking up, and only one moment you can wake up until you go to bed again, is today. So enjoying today. Forget about things that you did in the past, because anything you're feeling guilty about the past, the past doesn't exist. Literally, I promise you, we're not going forward. We're actually going. It's going to be a hard concept to understand, but it's all an illusion. What happened in the past, your memories are not real. So forget about guilt. And today, make the choice how to enjoy this life. Look at the clouds. If you're doing something you don't like, ask yourself, maybe I can like it. Actually, you can change the outlook on it. Maybe you're feeling, whatever you're feeling guilty, ask yourself, why? What can I do to change it? How can I, like, if it's about certain food, geez, just get the whole cake. And like Alyssa said, chewing really slowly, enjoy every little bit and piece of that cake. It's gonna do nothing to your blood sugar. I guarantee you, you're gonna be fine. Enjoy your life, but ask yourself, okay, I'm gonna enjoy this piece to the cake, to the last bit and piece of it, and then tomorrow I'm gonna find out, maybe I can create some type of sweet after I enjoy it fully, after I let myself, after I let it go. Maybe I can create some type of sweet thing that's gonna serve my body better. It's all about choices. You don't have to be in a hurry. Fall in love with the process of discovering yourself, of discovering what suits your Royal Highness, because you are the royal. You can't be bad. It's impossible. Being bad, making wrong choices, or whatever the thoughts, whatever you get angry, all of these are, that is, the thoughts and the actions that are not even yours. They're really not. This is the actions of that mind, of those programs that are running through your brain. You are clean. You are pure. You're beautiful. So stop being guilty. You're here to see the 50 shades of gray. You are here to sin a little bit, to know what is sin, to know what is bad, so you would know, like, I don't choose it anymore. And that's the beauty of it. And then you're not guilty victim. You are the creator who just need to know what are the different shades. So they would pick, imagine there is like 50 shades of gray, and then 50 shades of black, and 50 shades of kind of like whitish paint. And you need to create the picture that is lighter one. For that, you need to try the dark color and see, like, oh, it's too dark for my picture. I'm not gonna take it. That's it. That's it. You need to know what angers, so you would say, you know what? I don't like to be angry, and you make a different choice. And that's a way of a warrior. Then you just have a little bit of conscious effort to make your life sweeter, to make less of the things that you don't like without any stupid guilt, because you're here to experience that. You came in here and you told everybody, okay guys, make my life pretty bad because I need to experience all the 50 shades of dark gray. So when I go, I discover myself and go up, up, up the ladder again, I would enjoy the light moments more and more and more. And as soon as you relax, and as soon as you let go, and as soon as you forget that guilt, you're going to feel better and better and better. What am I enjoying today? What's my life purpose? Well, what do you love to do? Forget about guilt. Relax today. Eat that cake and ask yourself, how can I make it a little bit better for my body? Maybe I sprinkle cinnamon on it because I heard that, and chew it really good because I heard cinnamon helps it. Relax. The more you're fighting some battles, the more this illusion suck you in. Like if you're fighting, if you're looking, that's what you're going to be stuck in. You're going to be fighting forever and you're going to be sleeping forever. And some people on Instagram, YouTube, this is their lifestyle. It was mine before. I was desperately fighting my health. And that's it. They talk about it because they didn't arrive where it is satisfaction for them. And they're fighting, and they giving you all of these ideas about fighting, guilty. And it doesn't mean that you don't have to change your diet or do something else, but you must relax about that, because fear creates more damage for your body than anything else, than any diet out there. All right? So no more guilt. You are here to experience all of the shades. You are here. Your only life purpose is to wake up, enjoy. And when you enjoy it, and when you relax, and you realize that you're not one of the thoughts are not you. You tell them, I like your thought. You can stay. I don't like your thought. You can leave. That is the beginning of your awakening. And it's gonna open a lot of doors for you in your health, in your spirituality, in your environment, relationships, whatever, money, whatever. All right, that's it. That's all I want to say for today. Love you all. Bye bye.